Alright, good morning everyone. Today is Thursday, May 30th, 2024 at 10:03 a.m. And today we've got an enhanced risk in Texas that we've got added on to the day one outlook here. Of course, we got a slight extending from Texas all the way out through Colorado and Kansas. Of course, marginal risk extending all the way out from Texas all the way up to Minnesota. So that's basically what we've got going on today. So that's what we've got going on today with severe weather-wise. We got Lubbock, Abilene, Big Spring, Plainview, and Levelland under a enhanced. We got Dallas, Austin, Fort Worth, Arlington, and Plano under a slight. And Houston, San Antonio, Oklahoma City, Omaha, and Tulsa under a marginal. So, let's see what we've got going on here for today's tornado risk. It looks like the only 5% tornado risk is in Texas. Everyone else is in a 2%. So, yeah, we only have a small area of a 5% and a 2%. So, I would say just maybe basically an EF1 tornado could be possible. So, that's what I think is going to happen. So, places like Lubbock, Abilene, Big Spring, Sweetwater, and Snyder, Texas, have a 5% tornado risk, and then the 2% would be Dallas, Austin, Fort Worth, Arlington, and Plano. So isolated tornadoes are there. They could develop, they might, who knows, but that's not really the main threat for today. It seems like today the main threat is going to be damaging winds, because we do have a significant severe, but we do have a 30% in Texas, and then a 15% stretching from Texas into Colorado and Kansas. And of course, a 5% extending from Texas all the way out to Minnesota. So let's see what we've got here for today. So it looks like Abilene, Sweetwater, and Snyder, Texas have these significant severe. We got Lubbock, Abilene, Plainview, Sweetwater, and Snyder under the 30%. Dallas, Austin, Fort Worth, Arlington, and Plano under the 15%. And Houston, San Antonio, Oklahoma City, Omaha, and Tulsa under the 5%. So I would definitely say, for the 30%, I would say damaging winds of maybe 60, maybe 70 miles an hour, 75 mile an hour, maybe. But I wouldn't really go over 75 miles an hour, but it could happen though. So keep that in mind. 15% you might see 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts. And then 5%, of course, you might just see isolated wind gusts of 60 miles, maybe 65 miles an hour. So we'll have to see what happens with that. And in today's hail risk, we've got a 30% in Texas. We got a 15% stretching from Texas through Colorado and Kansas. And then we've got a 5% extending from Texas all the way out to Minnesota. So let's basically see what we've got here. So we got Lubbock, Abilene, Midland, Odessa, and San Angelo under the significant severe. We got Lubbock, Abilene, Big Spring, Plainview, and Levelland under the 30%. We got Fort Worth, Arlington, Amarillo, Waco, and Killeen under the 15%. Then we've got San Antonio, Dallas, Austin, Oklahoma City, and Omaha under the 5%. So I definitely would say we might see 2-inch hail out of this, maybe even 2.50-inch hail, but I can't be certain to that. I'd say more of 2-inch hail in the 30%, and then 1 to 1.50-inch for the yellow area, which is the 15%, and then isolated quarter-size hail for the brown area, which is the 5% area. So that's what I would imagine here, what will be happening today, but we'll have to see what the Storm Prediction Center says. But let's see. I mean, those are my predictions, but let's see what the Storm Prediction Center says. So, scattered severe storms with large hail up to baseball size, okay. Damaging winds of 60 to 75 miles an hour, okay. And a couple of tornadoes are expected this afternoon into tonight for west into central Texas. More isolated severe storms will be possible today from the Red River Valley into East Texas and into southwest Texas. So yeah, this mainly is going to be a Texas event, but again, places like Oklahoma, Colorado, and Kansas also have a slight risk, so it doesn't mean that they can't get severe weather. So, anyway, but that's basically today's risks. Excuse me, I really hope you have enjoyed and stay weather aware.